Oh, thank you. Morning, everyone. It's so lovely to see everyone in real life, isn't it? Real life? It's real. Oh, it's lovely.
And I hope you all found it all right. I think I was kind of a bit.
It's a beautiful area as well. A lovely drive, especially when the sun came out. Yeah.
Well, we used to do cycling now. It's really good for cycling out here. It's really good. But it's a bit ago. Don't forget, I saw 3 ships.
Oh, not a problem. Yeah, no, so should we start with that one then? So it's in 3 parts, and technically they should all fit together. It's essentially, harp 1 is like kind of the tune which you can put between 2 hands if you want to, and then it's kind of got bell like ringing at the start. The tune comes back 3 times. On the first 2 times it won't resolve, so it'll kind of sound unfinished, so that kind of leads it into the next bit, and then only on the last one will it resolve, and then everyone cheer, we'll all have a big party again. So shall we just play through the 3 parts and see how we get on with it?
Yeah. Has everybody got the music?
Yeah, and we're all good. Set to go. Lovely, lovely. So it's in... Oh. Uh-huh.
Am I right in thinking that the harp 1 is all virtually the harp 2 each?
Yes.
But with a few bars missing?
Yeah, basically, a harp 1 gives you the main melody and a couple of chimey notes. There's a couple of bars of rest when another melody comes in on harp 3. But all 3 of them have the tune, so if you want to play this and just get the melody, all 3 of them will work. They'll kind of, you can play them all on their own as well, and people will know what it is. So,
no, it's just I might play just harp 2.
yeah, that's fine, and with all of the parts as well, don't worry about trying to get every single note in. I mean, the timing is more important. As long as we're together, then you can just fit in whatever notes you want. So if you want to leave out some of the left-hand notes in some of the parts, like if you've got octave stretches, there's no harm in just doing the lower one or the top one or whatever you're comfortable with. So we're in 6/8, so each beat's got a 3 feel to it. You all know the tune, so but it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that kind of thing. We'll just take it nice and steady and go through the melody first. So if you're doing harp 1, but you're going to do kind of left-hand stuff later, you could use it as a chance just to practice that right hand and find your placing and things. But right, let's see what happens. Are you okay, Chris?
I'm only going to do the right hand.
That's fine, absolutely fine.
I think about the left.
And harp 1, you can separate between the hands as well if you want to kind of.
Yeah, I'm probably going to
do
go
the
with
melody.
harp 2 actually.
Yeah.
It's the same note.
Yeah, lovely stuff. Okay, so nice and steady from the beginning just to kind of get a feel for it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2. Oh, sorry. Yeah, yeah. Just so that we all know what the 3 parts are doing. It's nice to kind of hear them on their own first. Just to kind of. Sorry, actually.
We're all doing harp 1.
All doing harp 1. Sorry, I'm on the wrong side of the harp here, aren't I?
So it's a bit echoey as well.
So, is everyone okay? Everyone got it? Ooh. See, that's really atmospheric, isn't it? When you have that silence before a piece. That's it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. lovely, lovely. So with those kind of bell chimey notes at the end, really let them ring out, and it starts off loud and joyous at the beginning, then it's going to go quite quiet and just gradually build as the piece goes on. But yeah, lots of bells. Lovely. The main thing with if you're doing just the melody is to not let it run away, because it kind of when you're playing something slowly, you kind of when there's not so much going on in the left hand, it's easy to let it rush, and then we'll be panicking with the left hand later. Okay, so on harp 2, very similar, except we now have a left hand. And you'll notice in those gaps where we had those 3-bar rest, we've now got a little rundown of tenths. So it gets this kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's actually easier to count that when you've got something going on. Okay, so from the very beginning of harp 2, if you want to do harp 1, that's fine, just whatever you'd like to put in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Fab. That's lovely, that, Robin. So the main thing when you're playing through, just really listen to each other so we all stay together. Especially with the tune, it's easy to kind of start dotting around if we're rushing ahead. The last 2 bars, that glissando. So if you go from 2 bars from the end, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you make that glissando last, the 1, 2, 3, and then you're doing that C on the 4 at the top. So if you do a right hand glissando, you can put that left hand on the top, and then that'll come together. Yeah, absolutely. Should we just do from 2 bars before? Is that okay? Yeah. So this is from the G, 2 bars from the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gliss, 2, 3. Yeah, that's it. Should we do that again? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gliss, 2, 3, 6. Yeah, lovely. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, absolutely.
Bar 6, 7, 8, 29, except for the double bar. I'm kind of presuming that bottom note is always a C.
Yes.
The printing makes it, unfortunately, makes it look
Oh,
like
is it
D
gonna?
sometimes, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's always a
It's
fifth. Always a fifth in that left hand. So you've got C and G first, just droning away. It comes up to a G, that goes back down to the C, and then just as a minor detour to an A, and then back to the G.
Yeah.
So just those 3.
Just checking.
Yeah, and I was reading it in treble clef, so I missed it completely. I'm too down to do it. Yeah. Is that okay? Is everyone happy with that one? Oh, nice. Right, let's see what happens in harp 3 then. Maybe take this a fraction slower. So it looks like there's a lot more notes, but really it's one shape in that left hand that just moves around. So it's I think Shelley described it as a bow tie, where you've got the two together in the middle and then the two outside of that, a third either side of that on that left hand. And it's a nice little kind of, she described it as a bow tie shape. So the very first one is a G, a B and a C together, and then a jump to the E. And it gives you that kind of quite nice chord. And it's that same shape that just keeps moving up step by step. Well, get it right. But with it being such a kind of a crunchy chord, with having the, it's nice to do it quite gently on that first one. And the harp 2 will fit with that because it's got the harp 2 has got the top 2 notes of that chord as well. Yeah, the second time the tune comes in, we have this kind of 1 and 2. So it's kind of working around each other. If you just think of that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, it gives quite a nice effect. And then it's the other way around when we get to the little melody coming in at bar 25. So the left hand is longer on that one together. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If you want to dampen it, it's quite effective. Don't worry if you let it ring, but it's kind of just, I find it easier to dampen that to then find the next string. But yeah, let's see what happens. Just watch out for bar 12. That's the only chord that's a different shape. So you've gone from the little bow tie shape to, I think she described it as a mitt, where you have 3 together in a row and then a jump to the next one. So you're going from a bow tie to a mitt. A mitt? Like a yeah, like a little mitten. Just like three together. Oh, sorry, Mandy, I keep talking into the half. And the beginning is just these kind of bell-like kind of scales where you get the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. So it gets that kind of effect. Oh, I missed it, geez, sorry. I would go to 4. Well, however you're kind of happy. It's whatever your hands kind of.
I did 2
You do
4s
2
there.
4s.
Just 2 3s.
Yeah, if you do 3s, you'd have to cross over an extra time. So probably 4s. 1, 2, 3. I would do 2 4s and then a 3 at the end, or put a 3 in the middle and then you've got that 4 ready to jump back up an octave. But yeah, I think I change it every time I play it. Okay, we'll take this one a bit slower and see how it sounds. So don't let it run away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, sorry, I went a little bit off piste at the end there as well. Okay, that's, yeah, nice. Shall we do the last section, where the last bit of the tune comes in, so bar 29, and we'll go from there to the end. If you're doing it as a solo, what's sometimes nice is because the harp 2 has got the drone at the bottom, it's nice to get that low C in on that section. So if you do it as a solo, instead of coming up to the C, you could take it down. So you're kind of getting a bit of bass in there if you want to. You can, that's an option for another way of adding it in. Right, we'll go from 29 to the end and just have another bash at that ending. I'll see if I get it this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, lovely, lovely. Wow. So the bar 36 feels a bit strange because it's a group of 4 over 3 time. But what you can do is use that mitt shape from earlier with that kind of that G chord where you've got 3 notes next to each other, G, A, B, and then a jump to the D. Start with that in your left hand, cross it over to your right hand, then into your left. And you'll end up with 1, 2, with the right note, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you're into that one. So it's, that's it.
Could you just
Yeah,
do
that's
the left hand on its own on the second line there?
The second
so
line.
We get our cluster chords.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So this is bar 5, just the left hand, just to practice moving this shape around. So we've got G, B, C, and then the E at the top. So you have this space of a jump, and then a step, and then a jump. And then we're just going to move that up a step. If you follow the bottom note and just follow the direction of that, that's an easier way of reading it rather than trying to figure out all the notes all at once. If you just think that shape and just let the bottom note guide it. So we'll do it nice and steady. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change the shape for this one, and then the G. That's it, that's it. If you wanted to just do those chords, you could separate that between 2 hands and do them as thirds. If you were really keen to get that bit in.
That's a good idea if you're doing it as a duet, for example.
Yeah, yeah, if you wanted to separate the parts out, or kind of, that's quite a nice way of doing it as well. Okay, should we try and then just put all 3 parts together and see what it sounds like? So you can do whichever part you're happy with. Bells at the beginning and 1 and 2, let them really ring out, but just try and listen to each other so it all stays together. That's the most important thing. It doesn't matter if you hit the wrong note as long as it's in time. It's fine. Okay, so nice and steady, and then we'll speed it up the second time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, lovely. Oh, fab. Oh, that's good. Oh, fab, good. Ah, brilliant. So we can make it really nice with just a little bit more speed to it and lots of dynamic contrast, I think. So I'm not entirely sure, you know when the counter melody comes in or the other melody, do you think that would be nice kind of quiet and in the distance, or to sing that out, or I'm not entirely sure yet.
What, 13?
You know when the
25, this bit. You could start off soft and then when it repeats,
just kind of keep building it like with the rest of the piece.
So they're
Yeah,
rapid.
yeah.
And then you're at F as you've marked F at
Lovely.
29, haven't you?
So what
Okay.
speed are we looking at?
Um,
It says 70 there.
Oh, it's a singing stick.
what do you think? Do you think?
It doesn't want to be any slower.
Yeah, it needs to bounce, doesn't it? It needs to kind of.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Should we try it a little bit faster? Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Have you ever been to one of Jean Armstrong's concerts and heard the story of it?
No, I haven't actually.
It's based on Whitehaven,
Is it?
and it was Christmas Day, and they were expecting all their loved ones back, so they were all on the shore, watching out for them, and a sudden storm blew up and shipwrecked them all. They all drowned, and Jean at one point does lots and lots of low sort of glissandos.
Oh, wow.
And that's the ship going down. So it's a really
Merry
good
Christmas.
sad song.
But it's a very.
And it all goes wrong.
Ah.
If I've got that right, but anybody else remembers that.
So maybe we need to put it into a minor key for the last lot of the bells then, or something. Ooh.
That would not
Let's pretend that they all got back at the time. We had a lovely Christmas.
Christmas dinners.
Oh well, more turkey for the rest of us. All right. Okay, so yeah, a little bit faster, and then we'll see if we can make it really quiet when the first tune comes in, and then just build it as each one goes on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. See if you can drop it right down. Yeah, fab. Lovely. That's really nice. I was just thinking what would be nice is, you know, on bar 12 and bar 24, they feel like they should build and then suddenly drop down, particularly bar 12. So on that one, if you've got the melody, kind of build it up and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then suddenly drop this. I think that could be quite effective if you have those builds and then suddenly cut it down. So we'll do that on both of those. In bar 12 and bar 24, have a crescendo through it, and then suddenly drop down into that new melody. And then on 36, where it does the same kind of thing, that one you build through and go into the bells, so that again you get that kind of resolve. It's kind of what it's building towards. But do you fancy doing it a little bit faster?
Would it be nice to have that little bit of octave higher so it made it tinkly? So it's
Oh
like
yeah,
bells?
that's it. Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, that would be really nice. And if you want to fill out the melody on the very last time, if you want to make it as boomy as possible, just fill out the notes, fill out the chords, put kind and you can put chords on the melody if you want to.
Set in the last four
On that last one, basically, we'll just make that one as big as possible and grand. You can maybe put the melody up an octave. Oh, that would be. Yeah, we'd have just enough room, wouldn't we, to do it up an octave. Okay, would you like to go on to something else, or do you want to do that one a bit faster?
Do it again.
Do it again?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to put a little bit more kind of... that kind of speed, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For indulging me with that. It's lovely to hear it, guys. Okay. I'm going to take it slowly the first time to give myself a chance to read it. Have a little confession there.
Take it slowly the second time.
And yeah, second time, yeah, that's fine. Yep, no problem.
Take it slowly every time.
Yeah, because it's a very gentle piece, isn't it? So
It's pretty. It's very pretty if you play it slow. And it's very pretty if you play it a bit fast, isn't it? So I think
The music is like slow. I think it's
yeah.
I think it sounds better slow, so I think really fast.
yeah, because you're gonna.
The copy that was sent out, it was the January Challenge one, didn't have any of the dynamics in.
Oh.
The book has. Last time, didn't we?
The book has.
The book has, yes, but I couldn't send the book one out because we haven't got a copyright. So if you've got the book, yes.
So we need to write the dynamics in if we. Have you?
I don't know whether you've got them in or
No, I've not got them in.
I've got
starts
them.
P.
Yeah.
Okay.
Starts with P.
R7 then P. Yeah.
So
Sorry, let's do that again.
that's all right.
Sorry about that. Starts off P.
Start P. Yeah.
So piano to start.
Bar 7 is NP.
Bar 7 MP.
Bar 8 is getting a little bit louder to MF at bar 9.
Bar 8 crescendo to F MF.
MF.
MF at 9.
Bar 10 crescendo to F at bar 11.
Bar 10 crescendo to bar F. No, bar F at 11.
11,
Bar
yeah.
bar 11. Bar F at bar 11. I'm doing this for the benefit of the camera as well.
And then it quiets down again in bar 13.
Bar 13 diminuendo.
Crescendo, diminuendo, yeah.
Yep.
And 15 back to MF.
MF at 15.
F at 16.
F at 16.
Diminuendo at 19.
Diminuendo at 19.
MP at 21.
Oh, on to the next page. Sorry, that was,
Did you get that one?
what was it, 21?
MP at 21.
MP at 21.
27 crescendo.
Crescendo 27.
29 F.
29 F.
37 MF.
37 MF.
38 F.
38 F.
40 diminuendo.
Dim at 40.
41 Rit.
41 Rit.
That's it.
And that's it.
There's an LV at the end. Yeah, let it ring basically.
LV. Love it. Okay, great. Great. Okay. how we get on.
I think this will sound lovely with a few
Oh, I think it's good, yeah. We've not played it in a room together yet, have we?
We played it in Red Rose.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
We practiced it at the September prize fair.
Yeah. Did we?
Lovely.
Yeah, I forgot to.
Okay, so how about 1 and 2? That speed okay?
Yes.
So 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 out. Lovely. So the main thing with that is the timing, isn't it? Getting everyone together so we don't end up sounding like a mandolin. But yeah, that's lovely that. Did we, the dynamics make a huge difference on that, don't they? Really shape it nicely. Yeah. And it's even letting everything ring, just kind of giving everything as much space and air as possible, isn't it? So that's nice. Do you want to do it again? Yeah. Were we cutting the minims a little bit short? Were we cutting the minims a little bit short? On I felt like there was a couple that maybe came.
Chords as well. It should be a full beat extra.
So we are putting an extra beat on each chord.
And
Okay.
at the end is I've got down Brit at the end.
And then that yeah.
And next to the end bar.
So on that last bar we could slow that right down. Yeah, so if we're going to do a writ there, all have to really listen to each other and try and kind of slow to the same speed. The more we do it together, the better it is. So lovely. Okay, let's go for it again then. So think lots of space and air, and so even on the bits that are loud, it's really tempting when you play loud to speed up. So it's just keeping it loud and letting it resonate.
It's a perfect day for this one. I can see clouds.
Yeah, it's very fitting. I've got a beautiful view through there as well. Yeah, it's great. I think I've got the best view here. Okay, so through 4 and 5 and 6 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 3, 4, 5, 6 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and extra and 6 and extra and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and sorry, 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 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 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and nice. I ran out of breath. But yeah, I definitely find if I've got something like that with jumping between crotchets and quavers, I find the crotchets harder to time. So I always say an and in between, even though it's just a crotchet. It helps you space it a little bit. So yeah, nice. That's good. Yeah.
It's really easy to miss that the 4/4 time is right at the end of the first page, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. I went off into.
It's really
Yeah, it was exactly what happened. I went into a 6 somewhere, didn't I?
Great big circle round it.
And then same thing when it goes back into that 6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes it is. It's somehow
It's just,
advance warning in you.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And then it changes again, doesn't it? And bar 36, we go
Yes.
back to 6 time. But that's a beautiful piece, that. Nice. No, I think that's a nice speed, and it kind of lets it ring out as well. So we've got O Mio Babino, we've got Sunrise, Pachelbel's Canon, and Serenpath. Oh, do we have a vote?
I'll go sunrise.
Sunrise, yeah. Should we do Judy Sharp's Sunrise?
There's no easier version of this, is there?
Yeah.
Quite useful, just to get the right. With part A,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
you can also play part A instead of part B and part E.
Oh, right, okay.
So when you get to B, you could do A instead again. And when you get to D, you could do A instead again.
Okay,
The only one you can't place is C. You could just do the right hand.
that's great.
I hope that's right.
Yeah, I think that would work. Yeah, it looks like the same.
I'm pretty sure that's what she said.
Yeah.
That's good.
So, for everyone at home, if you don't want to do section B and D, you can repeat section A, and in section C, you could just do the right hand if you want to just do that melody. Or just do the left hand and split it between 2 hands.
Mary adjusted
Uh-huh.
was fingering bar 57, 58, 59.
Oh, that pattern coming down the way.
Yeah. So it just went right after the chord
Yeah.
on the top C, it started 1, 2, 3 on the next 3 notes down with your
2, 3.
and then left hand next 2 notes. And then you're repeating what you just did an octave down with your right hand again. B, G, B. And then you're repeating left hand 1, 2. So and then right hand again. But this time G, E. Oh no, yeah, G, E, C. Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3. Left hand takes over for 1, 2.
And then an octave.
1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1,
1, 2.
1, 2.
Repeating.
Yeah, yeah, so basically the left hand has the
Got it.
C each time.
Yeah.
So it's the same effect as this.
Yeah. Okay, so that's chord with 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2. And then 1, 2 in all hands. So E, D. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Octave. Okay. Yeah, that's nice, that. It's a lovely run, that. Really pretty. Right. We'll go from the beginning and see what happens. What speed have you been playing it at?
We've been playing it at about this speed.
Lovely.
About that, I think.
Lovely.
Whether that's 80 or not, I don't know.
Bum, bum.
It's playing with Judy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, so nice and steady. In 3. First, the introduction's quite quiet, isn't it? And then we come in quite bold with the melody. So 1 and 2 and 3 and. Coming up to bar 21 soon, and this is in bar 21. love that chord at the end as well when it rolls down away.
So I'm going to ask her whether she wants us to start both hands together, so it's doing sort of
Yeah.
right hand left.
Notation wise, because it goes all the way down without breaks, that means top to bottom.
I would say so.
Yeah. But if.
Slow roll written down like that.
Oh, you've got. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, we can do it slowly like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's more achievable.
It gives us a chance then, doesn't it? Yeah. I would have to think of that as a triad with the B, D, and F, and then stick my thumb on top for that right hand. I can't really work it from the top down. I'd have to do it from the, the bottom up. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. That. That's lovely.
Sounds nice again with the monotonous, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It rings out, and I love that section D when it goes all big and boomy there, even though it says piano.
It says P there.
Yeah.
Very hard to play.
Like, yeah. You'd have to kind of tickle the strings, wouldn't you? I mean, it's doable.
Did anybody try doing A lots and lots of times?
Sorry?
Did anybody try doing the A lots of times then? to see
Yes,
how-
I was doing A during B
And it fitted in.
Yeah, I think
Great.
so.
I was looking at it and then I lost it towards the end there.
I think
Eh?
actually you just have to watch out for
Through
the
section
end.
D.
Yeah.
At the end of
Towards
your
the
A.
end. Yeah.
Where does it differ?
At bar 23 it changes. So
Yeah.
you can repeat A up to bar 23 and then you have to go over to
Go back
add
to it
pause,
again.
something like that.
Yeah. So bar 23 lines up with
It says bar 42, I think. 23 and 42.
Yeah.
So like on 42, that's where you start doing
And then going off into the. Yeah. And then you're into that. Yeah. What dynamic have you got for C? Are we ringing that out or are we making it nice and gentle?
Yeah, there's nothing out, it's so bad. Nothing there about volume.
I guess that would.
Delicate, isn't it?
Yeah. It's kind of like a music box, isn't it, that bit? So that might be quite nice to drop that down, but put a little bit of shaping into it so as you go up to the A, you make it louder and then bring it back down to kind of following the phrase.
So starting quietly. and then-
Yeah. Yeah, I think that'd be nice. Yeah, lovely. Right, should we do it again? Practice? Okay. Can we just try, you know, the chords in the right hand straight away? It's really tempting to kind of put loads of oomph behind them straight away, but because it's marked MP, maybe we could try and just be really gentle with those. So they're kind of quite distant. It's almost like the lone piper, isn't it, off in the distance, and then they're kind of getting closer and closer. So nice and gentle to start, and then we can ring that melody out. So, 1, 2. Okay, we good? 1 and 2 and 3. That's it, maybe a little bit louder on this one. 3. Yeah, it's nice that ripple at the end as well. 'Cause we don't. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine.
I lost the counting there, and where was
Just before
just
tea.
before tea? Stagger,
Yeah.
So just practice that.
Should we try bar
What's
6
the counting then there at just before D?
to bar 50, 57, 58, 59 is it? So you have from the C at the bottom. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3.
There's no bit there before D.
I don't think so. I don't think we put. No. Yeah, I think that'd be easier if we keep it straight. And what you could do is have I was just gonna say having like an appointed bringer inner, and then everyone comes in together on that chord if needs be. Or if you're not sure and you've lost the count, let someone else do this bit, because someone out of the whole group will have it, or at least someone will take charge if everyone goes silent, and then listen for that to come in, rather than try and catch up with that bit, because then it ends up staggered. Just aim for that chord, and then it'll feel a bit.
What I've done in
Uh-huh.
section C to make it easier is just play the triad at the beginning of the bar.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Yeah, rather than that repeat. Yeah, it's a lovely effect, that, isn't it? That 3 against the 2 kind of thing. It's really pretty, that. But yeah.
It's very like sort of film music. It's
Yes.
like a western.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
With their hats, their leather hats.
Yeah, I can picture that now, actually. You say that, yeah. So nice and steady. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5. Five, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, nice. Okay, let's do the last 2 bars, just so we get that in time with each other. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Yep. We're all here, aren't we?
Yeah, no, so is it? Yeah.
Oh, right.
It's open from the other side. That's why I'm keeping it on.
There's the haunted hairdryer. Right, okay, nope, that's fine. Yep, so watching that for that very last bar where you get 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's on that 4th beat with the right notes though, rather than the ones I did. But yeah, that's nice. Just be careful, it's easy to cut the crotchet short on each phrase, and then you get this stagger kind of coming in for that last beat. So really listen to what's going on with if anyone's got quavers, listen to those to kind of keep that timing. Should we go again?
Are we slowing down slightly on the last one?
I think so. I think we all naturally did then, didn't we? It's
Yeah.
kind of 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a G major chord, isn't it? Oh, without a G sharp. Jazz at it. Okay, right, from the top. So is that speed okay? Do you want
Yes, yeah.
So try not to, it wants to rush a little bit, so just keep pulling it back. Keep it nice and relaxed and let everything ring out. It'll sound lovely. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Yeah, that was lovely. That was really nice. Okay. The rolled chords. It might be nice to decide where the beat's going to land with them. Are we going to roll it onto the beat or are we going to roll it off the beat, if that makes sense? And that way we all do it together. So, as in, like, kind of, if we take... Has everyone got rolled chords in this? Is it all in all three parts?
Absolutely.
You can't bloomin' move for rolled chords in this. So when you do them rolled chords, you can either go 1 and then roll off that beat, or you can go 1 and that top note lands on the beat, and it as in onto that beat. Yeah. So when you're doing that, you kind of a good thing to practice. Kind of go 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, so that your thumb at that top note of that rolled chord 1 lands on the beat, and then it'll sound like we're all together then, because it kind of almost doesn't matter how long it takes you to get there, as long as we all get to the end at the same time. Top note will be on the beat then, so you get kind of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So you're almost starting it in the previous bar, if that makes sense. It's a kind of it's stealing time from the note before. Am I recording? Yes.
Susan, have you seen the solo?
I've lost it. Oh, there. Is everyone staggering that last one so it's kind of coming down slowly?
Yes.
So that one would probably start on the beat then, so that you'd end up with 1, 2, 3, and then 1. So that would be the other way around to the other ones, and then if we all kind of gradually come down it at our own pace, it'll twinkle, won't it? So that'd be quite nice. Yeah, and then it takes the pressure off. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. lovely. And maybe do that last chord very, very gently, so that it has that twinkly effect to it, and just, yeah, that's beautiful. Very nice.
Is the idea that everybody plays that together? Anybody who's
Well,
practiced
everybody-
Right, so it's not different playing groups, different parts.
Yeah, we'll just all that. Yeah.
Right, we have got another Hops Up North rehearsal on, I think it's on the 2nd. So I'll maybe email everyone and say it's really lovely, let's try and practice it.
Yeah. It feels quite Christmassy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's real nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, tinkly tinkly.
Yeah.
Lovely. Fab. Right. We good? We happy? Do we want, is there anything you want to
Just have one
finish with one last time through we saw 3 ships?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw fish.
Just for the...
I thought this was something about chips.
Let's go get some chips. It's time for chips. Are you hungry by any chance? Oh yes, sorry. So we want to be in C major for them, for this one. It has got a bit nippy, hasn't it? It has got nippy. We might have snow for the concert. Yeah, apparently. I've got my sledge. My sledge is ready. We good? We ready? Is everyone happy? Is that a new string?
Yes.
Yeah, close enough for jazz. Okay, so I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Lovely. Oh, well done everyone, that was fab. Oh, thank you very much everyone, that was lovely. Oh, it's so nice to play in real life with people again, isn't it?